The next topic is sum of subsets problem. Here we are going to find the sum of elements on the given set. We are going to determine the maximum limit. When we are going to determine the maximum limit, then maximum limit can be indicated in terms of D. The first element added is the next element. If the added output exceeds the maximum limit, we go one step backward. If does not exceed the maximum limit, we add with the next element. Continue previous two steps till the maximum limit is reached. This is the general procedure what we follow. What's the meaning of this? This is நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்னா ஒரு மேக்ஸிமம் லிமிட்டை ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலிமெண்ட் இருக்கோ அந்த எலிமெண்ட்டை நெக்ஸ்ட் எலிமெண்ட்டோட ஆட் பண்ணுறோம். அப்போ அரேயோட எலிமெண்ட்டு ஆட் பண்ணும்போது maximum limit ஓட exceed ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா we go one step backward by discarding that element. So we are continuing the previous steps till the maximum limit is exactly reached. So we can see the same with the help of the problem. This is a sample problem. Here we have a set of 5, 10, 12, 13, 15, 18 and the value of D is equal to 8, 30. So D is nothing but the maximum limit. When we are going to add these values, we will be getting the maximum values more than 30. So what we are going to do is we are going to add the values one by one. 5 is added with 10, 10 plus 12, 12 plus 13, 13 plus 15, 15 plus 18. We will be getting a resultant value is 30. But when we are going to add all these values, we will be getting more values than 30. So what we are going to do is we are going to split the set into multiple subsets based upon the concept of backtracking. Backtracking என்ன இங்கே ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பை சால்வ் பண்ணுவோம், ஆன்சர் கரெக்டாக ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பை சால்வ் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஆன்சரை 30யோட கம்பேர் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். 30க்கு அதிகமாக இருந்ததுன்னா we go one step backward discarding the step. 30யோட மினிமமாக இருந்ததுன்னா we are going to add with the next values. So here 5 is added with 10 because 5 is the first element. First element is added with the next element 10. 5 plus 10 gives us 15. Next element of an array is 12. So 15 is added with the next element of an array 12. 27 is the resultant. 27 is added with the next element of an array is 13. 13 is added, we get a resultant as 40. When we are going to check with 40 with the value of D given, the 40 is greater than the value of D. So we go one step backward by discarding this step. When we go one step backward, we have 27 as the resultant. 27 is added with the next value 15. So 27 is added with the next value 15. We get a resultant as 42. 42 is greater than 30. That is a D value. When 42 is greater than the D value, we go one step backward by discarding this step. The next value of an array is 18. 27 is added with 18. We get 45. 45 is greater than the D value. So we go one step backward. There are no more elements in the array. So what we do is we have got the value as 27. By adding the 27 with the remaining elements of an array, we are unable to process. So we go one step backward and we take 15 as the resultant value, and 15 is added with the 12. We didn't get the proper resultant. So we are skipping the value as 12 and we are going to add 15 with the 13. We get 28 as the resultant. 28 is added with the next value of an array, 15% in the array. 15 adding, we get the resultant as 43. 43 is greater than 30. So we go one step backward by discarding this step. 28 is added with 18, the next element of an array. So we get 46. 46 is greater than 30. So we discard this step and we go one step backward. When we are going one step backward, we should go the previous step in this level itself, because by adding the value of 15 with 12 we are unable to process in these steps. So we added 15 with 13 and we are unable to process in these steps. So next element of an array is 15. So 15 is added with 15, we get the resultant as 30. So this is the final solution. So there are multiple sets can be formed. We can generate 3 subsets from this entire subset. So we are going to draw a state space tree for showing all possible solutions. When we are going to see about sum of subsets problem, when we see the complexity is nothing but we are going to split the algorithm into 2 sets. That is, this is the main set. We are going to split this into subsets. When we are going to split into subsets, we are storing the length of 2 power n by 2. So when we are going to see the complexity, algorithm splits into 2 sets and the complexity is calculated based upon splitting the algorithms. So now we are going to see about the state. You are going to see about the state space tree for the sum of subset problem. Here this is the set, and we have to generate a subset such that the value of the d should be equal to 30. Yes, 0 is the starting node. No more values added. We go for leftmost subtree 5, and next you are going to add with 5. You get the resultant as 5. Next value of the set is 10. We add with 10. We get the resultant as 15. And next value of the set is 12. We add with 12 and we got the resultant as 27. And next element of the set is 13. When we add 13 with 27, we get 40, which exceeds the value of d. So this is not a solution, it is discarded. And next one is 0, add with 5, next add with 10, first 2 elements. Next we add with 12, we got the wrongest output, so we are not going to add with the 12, which is the next element. We are going to add with the next element 13. So 13 is added, 15 plus 13 gives a 28. So next element is nothing but we are going to add with the 15 is the next most element. When we add 15 with the 28, the value exceeds 30. So that is not a proper solution. Next solution is we add with 13. Next we have to, as we didn't get a solution, we are going to say that we are not going to add with 13. When we are not going to add with 13, we get next value to be added is 15. So 15 is the initial value what we have. We are adding with the next element of our array is 15. We get the resultant value is 30. So that is one of the subset. That is, we are added with the value of 5, 10, and next we are not added with 12 and 13. We are added with 15. That is the one subset. Next one is 0 is added with 5. And by adding with the 10, we have seen the solution. Without adding 10, you get the resultant value is 5. After that, we are going to add with the next element 12 on the array. We 5 plus 12, 17 will be the resultant. After 12, the next value is 13. 13 is added with the 17. We get 30, which is the solution. So this is one of the proper solution by adding 5, 12, 13. 5, 12, 13. This is another subset. By adding 12, we got a solution. But without adding 12, we are going to see whether we find a solution or not. 12, we got a solution. Without 12 means the resultant will be 5. Without 13, we will be getting a resultant as 5. That is, 12 is not added. The next element of the array 13 is not added. By next element of the array 15 is added. 15 plus 5 gives us 20, and next element is added to be added is 18. 20 plus 18 gives us 48, which is not a proper solution. The value adding with 20 with 18 exceeds the value of 30. Next, rightmost subtree should be processed as leftmost subtree is processed. Rightmost subtree is going to be processed. In leftmost subtree, we are initialize the value by adding with 5. Here we are going to see without adding 5. Next value is 10. By adding with 10 and without adding 10. By adding with 10, we get the resultant is 10. The next element of an array is 12. Adding 10 with 12, we get 22. Without adding 13, we get the resultant is 22. By next value is 15. When we add next value 15 to 22, the value exceeds 30. So no solutions reach. Here next solution is 0 is added without 5. Next element of an array is with 10. You add without 10. The next element of an array is 12. We are adding with 12. Next element of an array is we are going to add without 13. We get the value is 12. Next element is we are 15. We add without 15. So the resultant value is 12 because we are not added with any values. 13 is not added and 15 is not added. The next element of and the last element of an array is 18. 18 is added with 12. We get the resultant solution as 30, which is the proper solution. So this is one of the subset. Now we can see the subsets generated are set is 5, 10, 12, 13, 15 and 18, and the maximum element is 30. The subset generated are we are added with 5, 10 and 15. 5 plus 10 plus 15 we get the result as 30. Subset 2 is 5, 12 and 13. When we add 5, 12 and 13 we get the resultant as 30. Next one, subset 3 is 12 and 18. We get the resultant value is 30. With that we have completed summa subsets problems with the solution for the change space tree.